Are you wasting shots around the green? If so, today's video is really relevant for you. Today we're going to be covering a simple pitch shot. So I've got about 30 yards to the flag, over a bunker, out of rough. This is a really critical shot to know how to play it, and I'm going to share with you some real key fundamentals, very simple tips to improve your pitching. Welcome back to the TruGolf Academy. You've joined me, Jon Watts, today at Branston Golf and Country Club. As mentioned in the intro there, today's video is going to be about pitching. This is going to be a really short video, but I'm going to share with you a couple of simple tips when hitting these soft, delicate pitch shots around the greens. So we're out the rough, got about 25, maybe 30 yards to the pin, but we've got to fly the ball over the bunker here. And I normally get the critique, well, you're playing it from a perfect lie. So I will make sure, we don't have particularly long rough here, that I will drop the ball into the grass so I'm not playing it from a particular spot. Now, actually, I'm going to make that worse. You're going to tell me that's too good. There we go. I've pushed it down a little bit into the rough. It doesn't matter to me what the lie's like here. I'm going to play this in a very similar way, and there's a couple of key fundamentals I want you to ensure. One is ball position. So we want the ball middle or forwards. We definitely don't want to start playing that ball too far back in the stance unless we're talking about playing out of a horrible bear lie or an old divot or something along those lines. So I've got the ball middle or slightly forwards of centre. So that's a critical point to help make sure that we're using the loft and also using the bounce of the golf club. Another critical point I want is a pretty square setup with stance. So I don't want to set up with a very open stance. I see a lot of players do, as that's encouraging my club to go outside the line and the club face to stay more closed. When we are pitching and we want elevation, we want loft on the club, we want bounce on the golf club. So I want to set up pretty square and neutral. If we were going to go either way, actually, I would close my stance to help that club actually rotate and create loft rather than going the other way outside and close. So I'm going to get the ball middle or slightly forwards. I'm going to go a very square stance. That's pretty simple. The other key point here is I do not want to create shaft lean at address. So I'm just going to get the end of the club pointing more at my belly button. So those 3 points again: ball middle to forwards, square stance, handle back. Okay, so the end of the club is more at my belly button. I wouldn't set as much pressure onto my lead foot as I would where I'm chipping, where I'm going to be 80%. I do want to slightly favour my lead leg, around 65%, but the important part is that actually my weight is going forwards. So I don't even mind if you started 50-50, as long as you're allowing your pressure to move towards your lead leg through the shot, through the hitting zone. So the key point that we're going to concentrate in the golf swing, once we've got those 3 critical setup points of ball position, square stance, and handle back, is just making sure my chest is rotating and rising. Okay, what we don't want it to do is stay down and not rotate. We're looking for our chest to rotate and rise, and that really helps my body turn, and my arms can create this space to extend. So we're trying to get that feeling of rotating and rising with our chest. We actually want to be nice and tall through impact, not the other way around. So let me give that a go. We're going to get that feeling of rotating and rising. Let me go ahead and hit one here. So I've got those setup points correct. Handle back, rotate, and rise. And you can see that ball has just carried the bunker a little tighter than I wanted to, but a lovely contact, lovely strike, which is the ultimate part I was looking for. So this is a worse lie, but I'm going to keep the ball position the same, my stance the same, my handle back, and I'm still just focusing on my chest. So my chest is rotating and rising, and that's allowing me to really use the loft and the bounce of that golf club correctly. If that video has helped, make sure you hit the thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel for all the other videos every Tuesday and Thursday, as well as some Saturday specials. Thanks, guys.